San Antonio is the birthplace of Spanish language media in the United States, and it was the center of operations for our network SIN from 1960 to 1987. In 1946, my father-in-law, Raúl Cortés, built KCOR Radio, the first full-time Spanish language radio station in the nation. Then in 1955, he built the first Spanish language TV station in the United States, and from its inception, I joined KCOR TV. I am proud to have played a part in building SIN and SICC, the first Spanish language television station group and network in the United States.
KWEX-TV, San Antonio's Univision station, is on the forefront of all the important issues, including politics, immigration, education, and culture, providing a platform for unique challenges facing the Latino community today.
Univision ha tenido un tremendo rol aquí en San Antonio. Nos ha ayudado a ser educados, informados en temas que son tan importantes para nosotros los hispanos y que podemos hacer decisiones que son buenas para nosotros y para nuestras familias. También el gran orgullo para mí ha sido que Univision se estableció aquí en San Antonio, la primera estación en español y la primera estación en Texas.
Well, I think Univision has played a very important economic development role in this community. You know, San Antonio is a majority Hispanic community now, and many of those Hispanics, I included, like to get our news, like to get our information in Spanish, in a language that we're more comfortable in communicating with, although we speak English a lot as well. And so things like El Noticiero, the news at night, you know, programs that are focused on business, that's where we grab our information and then we use that to turn around and create economic development. Use that information as a tool to spur economic development. You know, the fact that Univision started here years ago and is still going strong is a testament to its ability to make things happen.
Channel 41 Caso R was established in 1955 when I was a young person here in San Antonio. So I know the power of television and the power of communication. Our students, and especially our parents at that time, and since that time for the last 55 years, rely a lot on the programming, excellent programming of Channel 41 to get information about what's going on in the city, what has happened in the city, and what opportunities there are for young people.
You know, I'm very proud of the work that Univision has done in the community to get folks excited about getting out here and exercising and setting a good example for their families. Here in San Antonio, we have rates of diabetes, of hypertension, of stroke, of obesity that are well above the national average. The only way that we're going to change that is if individuals and their families take responsibility for exercising and being fit and watching what they eat. And that's what this effort is all about. And there's no one else in the media doing this kind of work at the grassroots level that can make a change family by family. And so I applaud Univision for doing this.
Univision has played a historic role in San Antonio. Not only was it the first Spanish language television in the country, but it was the centerpiece of the creation of the Univision network. So San Antonio has a special place in Univision lore and Spanish language television in San Antonio. And because it is Spanish, it covers the community in a slightly different way. More international news, more Mexico news related to families who may be there, more immigration news, more diplomatic news, more matters that are of specific targeted interest to the Latino community related to economics or banking or families or health. So it's not just the news in Spanish, it's news targeted to the people for their needs in Spanish, in a language that they can understand. And in that way, it really goes beyond just a language. It really goes to the heart of the matter.
But most importantly, our stations and network opened the doors for millions of Hispanics across the country. It gave them a voice and a sense of community without which their incredible progress as we see it today across the nation would have lagged behind. All of this was motivated by pride in our culture and a sense of duty to preserve it. It is very gratifying to stand here some 55 years after KWEX-TV Channel 41 went on the air and see the tremendous progress made by Univision, and to know it still works for all of its viewers.